Okay, this is 10.4 Objective 1. In this section, what we're going to do is we're going to first simplify the radical expressions and then add common ones. I want to kind of have you look at this part right here. It says only radical expressions with the same index and the same radicand can be combined, which means added or subtracted. Okay, so I'm going to jump right down to this example right here. The other two I think are a little bit easier. So what we want to do is put both these in simplified radical form and then combine what's left over. 48 is 16 times 3, where 16 is a perfect square. So square root of 16 gives me 4, so this ends up giving me -8 square root of 3. 75 is 25 times 3. 25 is a perfect square. So this part becomes 5, and then square root of 3, so I end up with 15 square root of 3. Okay, so we first simplified each of them. Now to combine them together, these have to be exactly the same. They have to be the same index. They both have to be square roots, and what's inside has to be exactly the same. Once these two are exactly the same, you can combine these together. -8 plus 15 gives me 7 square roots of 3. Okay, so that's our first example. And then when we move down to this one, 4 square root of 32. Again, I want to put both these in simplified radical form first. So 32 is 16 times 2. I'd actually probably write those the other way around, but that's fine. I usually put the perfect square first and then what's ever left over second. The square root of 16 is 4, and then the 2 stays inside the radical. 8 is 4 times 2, where 4 is a perfect square. The square root of 44 is 2. So I end up with 16 times the square root of 2 minus 4 times the square root of 2. Again, I combine these together because they're both the square root of 2. They both have to be the same index, the same root, and what's inside the radicand has to be the same. So if I take 16 minus 4, that gives me 12.